So my phone interview is in like an hour and a half, I believe. Hour and a half. And I am like freaking out. Like, I wasn't freaking out till about an hour ago. Till it finally hit me that my phone interview is like really soon. Like, I took a phone interview back in February when I applied for fall 2014, but it was my first time applying. So I've applied before. So I've kind of been through the whole phone interview process, but still freaking out. Try not to freak out so much, but I hope once I answer the phone and start talking to the recruiter that I just like calm down and breathe. But yes, we will see. I am patiently waiting for my phone interview. It's in like 45 minutes now. I've been writing down my answers to the questions. Like, I've been going over them, like all of these. Like, I have so many of them. Like there's more. Like 3 sheets. 3 or 4. And I've been reading, making sure that's the right answer. I've been trying to practice answering it like she would, whoever the recruiter would be asking me. So I've been going a little crazy right now. I'm like, keep looking at the clock, thinking it's gonna be the time. And it's taking forever. I'm getting like really anxious. It's like 20 minutes away now. 20. And I just try to keep myself busy with like being on Facebook and stuff like that. But it's like the waiting is literally torturing me. I keep trying to distract myself to not look at the time. But that's really not working out for me very well. So, patiently waiting. I don't know how much more longer I can wait. I'm glad I didn't make it later on in the night. 6:45 is pretty late for me. So, I'm going to do my phone interview. Then I'm going to watch Tangled probably to like get my spirits up. Because I'm probably going to feel really afterwards like I did last time. But I think I did pretty well last time. I don't know what went wrong last time. So I guess we'll see. It's like it went away. But yeah, so I guess I will talk to y'all after my phone interview if I don't make another little video like this, just like ranting. Because I'm bored. So T-minus like 10 minutes. Yeah, I ended up making another one because time's not going by fast enough. And look, I forgot to show you. I'm wearing my like Little Mermaid shirt. For good luck. I have a Frozen one, but I wore that one yesterday. So like 10 minutes. The most thing I'm like worried about is I have to tell her about all my tattoos, which I have 4, but I don't know, it's like when I told the lady last season, whenever I told her like about all my tattoos, she was like a little skeptical and felt really bad. But I mean, I cover them up, like the 2 on my legs I can cover up wearing pants, and then I have 1 on my back which I can cover up wearing a shirt. I don't want to be a lifeguard, so that's no worries. Then I have 1 on my wrist, which I cover that one up for work, so I have no problem covering it up, which is pretty easy. But I don't know, it's just like, feels like a lot. But I know there's other people that have like just as many tattoos, if not more. But I don't know. I just feel bad. which I didn't think about the program whenever I started getting tattoos. I didn't know about the program till about 2 years ago. No, year and a half ago. Yeah, year and a half ago is when I found out about the program. So, yeah. And I'm 22. And I just found out, like, everybody knew when they were in middle school or something. I don't know. I guess around Arkansas, you don't get to know about stuff like this very well. So, I don't know. Oh my god. I should probably get off here in case he calls early. I think I'm gonna do that. So I will talk to you after my interview. Okay, bye. So I just got done with my phone interview. Like, the whole waiting game and being nervous and all of that is all over. Now it's just the waiting game to see if I get accepted or not. It's gonna take longer, I think. But I had Christy. My phone interview was scheduled at 6:45, and she called at like 6:59, I believe. She was a little late, so it kind of had me a little nervous, because last season my recruiter, she called like right on time. So, but I hear it's okay if I call a little late, so I like waited patiently by my phone waiting for it to call, and I like freaked out whenever I got the call. But my interview was 19 minutes long, which it's not the longest. I think I had 28 or 29 minutes the last time. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm a little nervous about, because I don't think I really did that well. Well, I think I did a little better than I did last time, but I just don't think I did my best. Which all the answers, like, to the questions that I actually wrote out and had a very good answer for, she didn't ask me. Story of my life. I knew that was going to happen. And all the ones, like, I didn't have a very good, really great answer for, she asked me. So it was like, really, I was a little upset at myself for not actually trying that hard. But hopefully, fingers crossed, that I get accepted. I put down that I want to do spring. And then if not, then spring advantage. But I'd rather spring, because if I wanted to stay longer, then I'll extend, but just spring. She asked me a lot of situational questions. Like, she asked me what I would do during an emergency. She asked me, like, what would I do if I, like, mess up on a speech for attractions. She asked me about if I ever had a difficult customer. Like, she asked me a lot of situational, and I don't know. I hope I answered them very well. But she didn't ask me, like, any of the general. She did ask me the famous, why do you want to work for Disney? Which I think everybody asks that. Well, she didn't really ask it like that. She asked me why would working for Disney, like, help with my career path. So then she asked me all about my tattoos. She asked me, what else did she ask me? She asked me about custodial, which merchandise, custodial, and then attractions were my top three. So she asked me about all three of those. She asked me if I would be okay, like, working outside for a long period of time, like in rain or heat. She asked me how I'd feel about cleaning up after a guest that was really messy or something like that. She asked me, what else did she ask me? She asked me what I would do if a child was too short to ride on a ride. What would I do? Which was pretty obvious. She asked me how I'd feel about handling cash, which at my job, that's all I pretty much do. I work with cash and merchandise at work, so That's why merchandise is my top rule, because I love it. What else did she ask me? I believe that's about it. Oh, she asked me, what, was one time that I had a difficult guest? Or what was one of the times that I made a child's day, like, magical? Which, I have a lot of those stories, so that was no problem. She asked me how I'd feel about living away from home, which I've never lived away from home. No. Which I think it'll be a good experience. I don't know about living with, like, a lot of girls, but I want to live with at least, like 6 people, and also 5 other girls. It'll be an experience. She asked me what I would do, like what I think would be the biggest challenge working or living with other girls, which I wouldn't know, but I answered it anyways. She asked me, I think that's it. I believe that's all she asked me. Yeah. I believe so. And then, it's always best if you, ask a question or two at the end, because it seems like you actually are into the interview and you're paying attention. It's also very good to say their name at the very end, like, thank you so-and-so for taking the time out to interview me. It actually seems like you're listening and paying attention to them. I asked 2 different questions at the end to seem like I wanted to keep talking. But, yeah, so I guess I'm waiting. She said late October, but there's already been 2 waves of acceptances since the phone interviews. So, who knows if it'll be till October. So right now, I am going to try to distract myself. This is going to be hard. It was actually fairly easy to be distracted all summer, because I went different places. So it was like, it didn't take no time. But waiting from web-based interview to get a phone interview was like 2 weeks. Oh, that was hard. That was harder than summer. But so yeah, one of the hardest parts is over with. So excited. So I guess I'm going to let y'all go, since this is going to be a really long video from all my rants. Good luck to everybody that is going to apply or has their phone interview at some point. Good luck to everybody that's getting accepted or going to get accepted. I wish you all the best, and I guess I will talk to y'all later whenever I hear back anything. Bye.